This tutorial will help you to complete the questions on homework number 3 in Delta Math. The first topic is vertical, adjacent, and complementary angles, level 1. In order to find the missing angle measures, you have to understand whether the relationship you see between the given value and the unknown value is vertical, or equal angles, supplementary, or summing to 180 degrees, or complementary, a sum of 90 degrees. So I'm going to take a look here at the first letter, which is B. B is this larger obtuse angle. It is adjacent to the 47 degree angle, but together they make this straight angle. So that means that the given angle and the missing angle B are supplementary. They have to add up to 180 degrees. So B, my mystery angle, plus 47, my given angle, have to have a sum of 180. So I subtract 47 from both sides of my equation here, and I get my B value of 133. Use a calculator if you need to. So I'll type that value in here, 133. Next, I'm going to move on to the vertical angle. Angle 47 and angle C are opposite of each other and they share a vertex. And vertical angles are equal. So therefore, if the given angle is 47, the missing angle will be 47. Let's try one more. These two angles lie along the same straight line. So these two angles are supplementary. The missing angle plus 73 degrees have to sum to 180. If I subtract 73 from my given value of 180, I can get my missing measure. Type that into the box here, and you can continue. These two angles make a right angle, and two angles that make 90 degrees are complementary. So the missing angle A plus 34, notice, is a 90 this time. Subtract 34 from both sides. Use a calculator if you need to. Type your answer into the box. That's how you complete level 1. Level 2 has a bit more algebra in it. So there are 4 missing measures here. So let's start with some given information. If I know that this is 130 degrees, then its opposite vertical angle is 130 degrees. So just by knowing the definition of vertical angles, I know the measure of G. In addition, because I know H and 130 are adjacent angles along the same straight line, they must be supplementary. They have to add up to 180 degrees. So 130 plus this mystery number has to make 180 degrees. So that means H must be 50. Down here I can do the same. K is vertical to the given angle, so K is equal, or 74. M is supplementary. So 180 minus 74 is 106. All right, let's take a look at this question. Find the missing angle measure. Well, this is the straight angle right here. So that means 1, 2, 3 angles add up to be 180 degrees. So the first angle is A. The second angle is a box, which is 90. And the third angle is 56. So I'm going to combine like terms right here. And then I'm going to subtract 146 from both sides. And that's how I'll find my missing angle measure. So the missing angle measure is 34. Again, all three of these angles form a straight line. All right, last one here. These two are vertical, 118 and G. So that means that G is 118 degrees. And H and 118 are a straight angle. So I subtract 118 from both sides. 120, 62. So H is 62 degrees. And now I do the same thing down here. K is vertical, so K is equal to 98, and M is adjacent, so they are supplementary. So M plus 98 makes 180. M plus 98 makes 180. So I subtract 98 from both sides. Um, 82. Okay, let's take a look at the third section for the homework. Vertical, adjacent, complementary angles, algebraic. Well, I've been setting up the relationship, which is algebraic, but this time you have more variables. So let's see, I've got two adjacent angles that lie along the same straight line, so that means they are supplementary. What does it mean to be supplementary? Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. So let's fill in those angles. Angle 1 is P plus 7, angle 2 is 3P plus 1, and now I'm going to combine like terms. P plus 3P is 4P, 7 plus 1 is 8, and now I solve this problem just like I've been doing with the rest. Take a look at my math. See if you can follow my combining like terms. See if you can follow my additive inverse, subtracting 8 from both sides because it's the opposite of plus 8. Dividing both sides by 4 because it's the opposite of multiplying by 4. And then I get my final answer. Let's try it again. So what is the relationship here? Are they congruent, complementary, or supplementary? Well, hopefully you're noticing that right angle right there. So that means that they are complementary. And when you are complementary, you have a sum of 90 degrees. So my given angle plus my mystery angle has to add up to 90 degrees. Combine like terms. 29 plus 1 is 30. 2y has nobody to combine with. Subtract 30 from both sides. Divide both sides by 2. And I have solved my algebraic equation. The missing angle measure is 30. Or sorry, not the missing angle measure. The value of y. Value of y is 30. Do you know the relationship here? Are they congruent? Are they complementary? Or are they supplementary? Well, when I trace from one angle to the other, I move along the same straight line. So they are supplementary. Angle number 1 plus angle number 2 has a sum of 180 degrees. Combine the v's, combine the constants. Be careful here. Negative 2 or minus 2 and minus 4 make minus 6. Pause the video if you need to look over my algebra again. but you can type in your value, that V is 31. All right, let's take a look at the last section, identifying angles from 3 points. So for this one, you have to click EDB. But really what they want you to do is trace the angle by following the small yellow dots. So if I start at E, and I move to D, and I trace to B, that's this angle right here. Again, I move from E to D, and D to B. So that's this angle right here. In order to mark that, I have to connect 2 yellow dots. So I'm going to connect this one to that one. There we go. I marked the angle, right? Small yellow dots to shade the angle from E to D to B. Let's try another one. H to E to B. Here's H, here's E, and then B is down here. So from H to E to B. That's the angle I'm looking for. So I'm going to mark it with these yellow dots from here and to here. And I just click it and I drag it. Click and drag. One more. Trace from D to F to G. So let's see. D, F, D to F to G. So I'm all the way over there. D to F to G. It's an outside angle. So I'm going to click one here, and I'm going to actually go past that yellow dot. I got to click both of those. I got to click all the way from the left over the center to the right, because DFG is the outer angle. All right, last one. Identify GFE. From G to F to E. Again, that's a large outside angle. So I'm going to have to click and drag from one to the second. So I got to hold my mouse button down the whole time. And that concludes the lesson for homework number 3.